Many people believe, as we go back to work and back to normal, the anger against Governor Newsom is actually diminishing, and therefore it's unlikely he will get recalled. Is that what's going to happen, though? Let's bring in our political analyst, Larry Gerston. Larry, nice to see you. Does that theory make sense to you, that the governor, the anger is not there anymore, so the governor will get by on this one?
He probably will get by, but the question is, how often do these things happen? The problem with what happens today is the governor loses the cycle. He loses the cycle for the day, and so he's got to sort of catch up tomorrow. And he loses the cycle because this isn't the first time this has happened. Do we have to remind people about the French Laundry incident and other similar incidents that went on between November and December? 3 or 4 of them, all making the governor look pretty bad. Well, he got a break because the pandemic, started to really diminish. We got all that money from the feds. He's tossing it out to people who need it, and he begins to look really good. But when something like this happens, some people are going to say, oh, again? So the governor has got to tighten up the way he manages his campaign, or the way those manage him.
Well, speaking of managing the campaign, that clerical error, I guess is the best way to put it, not listing him as Democrat. Don't we know he's a Democrat, or is there some people out there that don't know and will just only vote on party lines?
You know what? There are 3 parts here. Those of us who really follow politics know he's a Democrat. Then there are Democrats out there who have reason to see him. Yeah, I know, I kind of think he's a Democrat, but that's not going to show. And then there are the independents who say, who is this guy? Are there a lot of people like that? Raj, I got to tell you, there are more people than we think, because we're the ones who live in the bubble.
Okay, any curveballs coming our way in the next month or 2 here that we can see?
Well, the legislature yesterday just passed a law making it easier for the recall to be moved up. Be moved up to September and October. They just shaved off 30 seconds of this long process. Well, the Republicans are going to say, what is this guy doing? Everything he can to manipulate the election so that he can win, because Newsom has been thinking it's better to go early than late. But what the Democrats did in the legislature, with Newsom knowing, speaks to some as being nothing more than manipulation. That's the kind of thing that the governor has to avoid. So how many more of these things occur? We don't know. He's looking good at the moment, but the more these gaffes occur, the more difficult it will be for some people who would like to keep him in, decide, you know what, I've had enough. Yeah. That's what he has to worry about.
And the legislature, shaved off 30 days, that 30-day period that would accelerate this process. Larry, stand by. I want to take a look at the money being spent on this recall election. The LA Times keeping track of all this. Those supporting the recall have raised nearly $18 million. Those against the recall, which includes Governor Newsom's campaign, have raised $28 million. Here's the breakdown by candidate. Mr. Newsom has raised the most, $9.2 million. Republican challenger John Cox is next at $7.8 million. Faulkner has raised $2.4 million. Caitlyn Jenner leads the rest of the candidates at $337,000. Does money typically matter? It usually matters in a regular election, but does it really matter in a recall?
Yes, it does. Money alone will not win any election, but you'd rather have it than not. And in this case, the Newsom folks have a very deep bench. Not only has he had $3 million from Lee Hastings, but there are half a dozen or more who have given him $1 million each, and several have given him $500,000 each. In the other case is John Cox. John Cox has spent $7 million on this thing, and so when you look at that bunch, 18 or 19 billion, he's the one. So the other guys are really far behind. Newsom and the proponents were dead even 3 months ago. You can see what's happened, how far ahead he's pulled in getting money.
And as we wrap it up really quick, does this maybe help Governor Newsom if he gets past this recall? Maybe shows everyone, you know what, he's in it to win it, and he can overcome these hurdles?
Well, you would think so if he wins it. Remember, there's going to be another election in just about a year, which is why critics say this shouldn't be going on to begin with. Yes, if he wins well, he could say, I'm here, I'm there, you vote for me again. But if he squeaks through, this is going to give Republicans and maybe some Democrats a chance to think about it.
Good analysis. Larry Gerston, appreciate your time as always. If you want more information about this recall election, head to NBCBayArea.com. It includes this explainer about the campaign to recall Governor Newsom and what's happened up until this point. Again, that's at our website, NBCBayArea.com.